Hey everyone, this Fire Phoenix was a lot less blaster than I was expecting. So now, time to open it and see inside if there is any hope for this blaster. I'm that old nerve guy, welcome to Tag. Yeah, time to open it because I want to check a few things inside. I mean, visually, the trigger is basically the same as in the Fire Rat. I got some part from my stock Fire Rat when I swapped out all the internals, so we're going to compare them to see how close they are. I want to see if the internal allow me for any modification to bring it on par maybe with a Fire Rat, or with a good primary pistol blaster, or a good secondary, because this feel more like something Zuru would have put to the market. Not bad quality, just like a bit thin. It feels like a nick shot. Really, I'm holding it and it feels like this thing is something made from nick shot, put in store because of its feeling. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have potential. So we're gonna open it and see if that's the case. This Fire Phoenix, I mean, look-wise, it got it. It got the look. It looked maybe a little too much like the Fire Rat because even the grip is almost a molding of it. But it got the look. Quite sci-fi look, sci-fi line on it. There is no orange tip, but that's another concern. A lot of those blasters don't have it. And the magazine is not quite compatible, but I'm not sure there is not a way to make the S200 magazine fit this blaster, but not reversed. So we're gonna check that at the same time. Now let's open this thing. Okay, pretty much as easy as it can get to get into the blaster. And yeah, well, exactly, that shell feel like Zuru shell. It's flexing a bit. This is quite thin. This, wow, this mag release, it will almost fit the S200 mags. How does it? So if I would just shorten it a bit, it would fit the S200 mags. And that's basically the main problem with this thing. And this should be our slide. Can we remove this part? Remove this. Okay, front tip. Okay, the slide is attached to the bottom of the blaster, and the slide catch too. So we're gonna unhook this from the bottom of the blaster. Okay, this blaster is well made, a little more on the toy side, but it's well made. Let's count this internal video as my review update. It's not as bad as my first impression, but it's too much of a toy. Okay, got it. Why doesn't that move up? Okay, because it just stuck there. Oh my god. This trigger. This. Wow. And this was for the return spring of the trigger. Perfect. This trigger, it's weird how close it is to the S200 trigger. I would really need to show you that. This is crazy. Same goes for this pusher. Oh my god. Let me grab those parts right away and show them to you. Okay, I just grabbed those parts from my part bin. And to be honest, apart from the two lip on each side from this trigger and the little pin for the return spring, they are virtually identical, even the thicker space in the middle. I would say you would be able to take this trigger, shave the extra part, all the lines are there, you can't go wrong, and you could place it in your S200. And to add to that fact a little more, Pretty much the pusher doesn't have all the hole in the same place, but you can see the resemblance between the two. The hollow one is the S200 and this one is the one from this Fire Phoenix. They are really close, but this one is wider, which caused problem when we're engaging the mag, and this one is not. But there would be a way to just shave a bit on each side since there is no air going through this pusher. Let me put those S200 part aside. Apart from that, the release for the slide is hooked to the body of the blaster, which is very good. Same for the slide, like they hold it in the bottom. That could be a good point. My concern now is this spring, this plunge. Oh, okay, nice. So we have the straight slide that is removable from the dart gate. That's neat. So we're gonna have a look at this dart gate spring, and the spring is something like what you have in US 200, same length, same diameter, but so soft. It's a sorry little spring. Oh, I might just use the S200 stock spring in this one. I got two here. That might be good. And that return spring, to be honest, there is not that much of a difference between those two springs. And that's kind of alarming. I know this one is thicker, this one is the one for the prime, but there is not that much difference in resistance. That's wacky. And the plunger got absolutely no O-ring. And no real way of changing it. That is a bummer. I was really hoping to have something like the, oh, there's an O-ring here, like the dart gate, like the dart gate we have in a S200 with a big round part, like anything we have in Geckos and other blaster in that style. But no, we don't. It is something completely different. And that small of a volume is not gonna cut it for this kind of blaster. This is wacky. Oh my god. And this barrel, is it one piece? I think it is molded one piece with this gate. No, there is a line inside. So it's glued. This barrel, it's glued. I mean, this is really just a toy. There's not much hope for this thing. That's disappointing, really. That I was really expecting way more blaster out of it. I hold on my position. This is not a good blaster. And nope, this is not gonna cut it. Not for me. It is purely a toy. If your intention is to keep it at 85-ish FPS, maybe 90 if you're lucky, go ahead. It's the kind of blaster for you to plink indoor. No danger for anyone. This is a safe blaster. But the internal, yeah, zero potential. That is a bummer. I'm really disappointed. No O-ring on the pusher whatsoever. This is like the new Nerf style. I don't approve. I really don't. If there was something like that on it so I could fix the plunger on it, I would right away install the fire rat plunger inside and I would have a good combo. But now that is not the case. Huh. There's like nothing we can do with that blaster. Cheap internal, all plastic. It is really a toy. Kylie Toy, you are really disappointing me with this one. I had really better hope for it. For the internal, seeing that there is almost nothing to be done is kind of alarming. That's it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @thatoldnerveguy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to notify for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.